Memorial Stadium will be sold out. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Akron Zips, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Huskers will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Akron Zips offense will go to work first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. To throw, it's Finley. He's got him. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Zips are rolling down the field. To the air on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. The Zips are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Wants to keep it in the air. He's got it. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on third down. And the Zips will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will have its first possession of the game. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open down.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Inside the 50, the 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Nebraska. Once he got some room, it was over.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. It's Williams. At the 35, he's got room. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. Now the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Zips with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Finley. Gets it out quickly. jumped on top of the pile.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And it's incomplete on third down. And the Zips decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Now he's going to break the pocket. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time. Throwing on the run. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Touchdown, Husker! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
He'll bring it out. It's Davis. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Flips it out on the screen. Running into the open space. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. Third down and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the change impossible. Under fire. Had to get rid of it quickly. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Zips will call on their punt team. Now on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll leave it with him. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Gets it to him on the screen. Inside the 40. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. He's got it on the run. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhusker.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and you've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
He'll bring it out. It's Davis. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Tight end now in motion. He'll pull it on the read. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And now on second down for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Curry. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. And the Zips are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to throw. It's Finley. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Finds his tight end. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And he misses. How about that, man? Like, it seems like everything he's thrown so far has worked, especially down here. He's already got 2 touchdown passes against this defense. So, guys, I'm kind of surprised when he misses down here.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The Cornhuskers are on the move. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska!
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. They'll snap it with a minute to play here in the opening stanza. Punch it out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
That's a bang-bang play, 3-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Husker! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. Guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for space. It's Curry.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's throwing interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. The best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Finley. Got him downfield. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. They go to the ground, finding an escape route. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. It'll be 3rd and long. Running back searching for a hole. He's inside the 35. They'll spot it at the 34. Not enough for the first down, and let's see what they do on 4th. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, going to the air. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down. And I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Huskers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's key. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And they take it in for 6 more points. They say there's no more loyal fan base than the one at Nebraska. Well, this guy is becoming their hero with this performance.
And Nebraska fans have a special place in their heart for a quarterback that can run it, they can throw it, show you all the dimensions of their game because they've had so many great ones in the past. And this guy, he looks like the future.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Zips will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Direct snap. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it, he has to separate separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater. It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but...
Got some room headed to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1.
But when you've had the day that this guy has had so far, why not hand it off to him on third down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a...
Sneaks it in.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he's got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Coming out with it, it's Hills. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Zips come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Caught in the backfield, it's Polk. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. Makes a stop in the backfield, he'll lose 4. And the Zips now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Fenley. Right on the money. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Adams. It's so important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Zips are marching down the field. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll move the tight end. The play action fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Fires one high and deep. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Got enough for the first down. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there.
Yeah, and this offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over 100 yards on the day.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. With the catch, it's Barney. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Raiola. Looking to the big tight end. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing.
Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. They've got the screen set up. To the 10. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Powers through the defender. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. They'll send the back in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing 2nd down and goal.
Using his feet to buy time. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Nebraska!
Man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Give to the running back. Creates a little room. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Punt is in the air. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable.
And the Zips will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space. In much better field position. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this. First play of this drive. Start from the 31-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. The short hands, it's Johnson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Can't connect on his first throw.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Setting up the screen. Gets away from one. He's got space. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Tight end finds a soft spot. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. He gets it down to the 28-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks, and now we'll see what they do on 4th. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one splits the uprights. Let's not say they cut into the deficit from that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The give out of the gun. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just...
Oh, out of space. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Bonner. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. The Cornhuskers will snap it on 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Open space at the 25. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Huskers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pocket breaking down. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Dead center perfect. Hold on just a second. A flag down. Let's see what's up with that. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. He'll bring it out. It's Davis. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he goes down back at the 1-yard line. The Zips trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
I love the play call on defense. You got the offense backed up.
Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. And they'll set up with a free kick from their own 20.
No, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Bonner. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Huskers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bonner. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They're going to run it. Plow through the defense. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop, but he got the one he needed and plenty more. It's first and goal. The Cornhuskers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Trying to barge in. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Huskers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Walker. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Rides the back on the option. The give. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Zips will punt it away on fourth down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Makes the catch. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Would they go for a big play on first and 10? On the move, it's Ives. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats. Here.
There he goes. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to the ground. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. And the Huskers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Wants to throw on third. Caught near the sticks. It's Ives. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Wrestled down at that 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. He's loose. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Zips getting set on 1st and 10. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. The give to the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. And the Zips send out the punt unit. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The give as they work on that clock. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Power football with the run.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything is working. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day, man.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. With the clock running, this should be the final play.